Hey there, this is Jake from O-Town Outdoors. I'm home this weekend by myself. We're getting ready to go and check on some trail cameras that we put out over the antler trap my brother made out of our trough feeder. He was home last weekend doing that. I couldn't be home. We're both in athletics, so being home on the same weekend is sometimes difficult, but we're hoping for some good action, and we'll maybe go and see what kind of sheds are out there. I'll take the trusty Beagle tracker out there with me, and we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. So here at O-Town Outdoors, one of the things that we do that sets us apart a little bit is that, you know, a lot of guys when they get ready to go deer hunting in the fall, they get that August rush. August comes around, it's time to pull the bow out of the basement, sight it in, make sure everything's still on, get the crossbow ready to go for archery season, which is coming up at the end of September. For us, prep work doesn't ever stop. We're going all year long, checking trail cameras, shooting our bow, making sure we're on constantly all the time, because you can never be too perfect. And that's where this target comes into play. Okay, here we are. It's February 7th, and right now we just got hit with a huge snowstorm here in central Ohio. Probably 4 to 5 inches of snow, but along with it comes the cold temperatures, and it's been hovering around 5-6 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we get a wind chill of about -30. So any deer movement is going to be real low. The season's over now, but we've still got cameras out. We're still putting corn out, trying to get some sheds to see what we can find. Last weekend my brother was home, and he built an antler trap out of an old feeder that we had, so that's what we're getting ready to go check now. Stay tuned. Here at O-Town Outdoors, one of the biggest things that prevents us from doing what we want is the fact that my brother goes to school at Mount Union on the eastern half of Ohio, and I go to the University of Findlay on the western half, and the separation is almost 3 hours. We're both committed to different sports teams, so time on the weekends is hard to come by, and that's when we want to get home and work on the videos and put hunts together and go shed hunting and check trail cameras and everything else. So when we get opportunities for both of us to be home, we'd like to take advantage of that and put our all into making O-Town Outdoors what it is. And when we don't get those opportunities, like this weekend and like last weekend for my brother, we try to do everything else that we can on our own to continue to make the videos and to continue to monitor our trail cameras and see what bucks are still out there, what we're going to be able to hunt next season, and scout opportunities, places where we would like to hang stand sets for the upcoming seasons. So putting all of our time together as a pair is difficult. We love to do that all the time if we could. Right now our time commitments are making that more difficult, but we are doing the best we can, and I look forward to the next time I get to be home with my brother so we can do all this stuff together. Stay tuned. You're watching O-Town Outdoors. Here we're walking just past where my brother's feeder was, where he put that antler trap out. We're right underneath that tree that he mentioned, where we're thinking about hanging a stand for the fall. I'm looking out over what is going to be, if the farmer follows the usual pattern, will be a cornfield. That'll be good for late season when the deer are looking for food. It'll unfortunately give them a little bit of cover in the early season when the corn's still standing, but it should still be a good spot to hunt in the morning and the afternoon when they're moving to and from the feed. So where we are now, it's hard to tell because the scenery is a little different than the green springtime that we get when we turkey hunt here in Ohio. But right behind me is where I shot my first turkey. My brother was only sitting a couple feet behind me calling for me, and man, this Tom came strutting out into the field, putting on a show, and my heart was pumping. I'd never been out turkey hunting before, and that was the first one I'd really seen in the wild strutting like that, so it got my heart racing, and I got an awesome experience, and I got to share it with my brother. So thanks for watching this week's episode of O-Town Outdoors. Stay tuned and look out for more videos, but enjoy this flashback to spring 2013 turkey hunt. Good shot, man. Go get him.